All right, so we're now recording. I want to first of all welcome everybody that came tonight. I appreciate you keeping me company tonight. And what I'm going to be doing with you guys tonight is sharing what I do to bring new partners into the business. Okay. Let me go ahead and start by saying that recruiting is a very special art. And the reason it's special is because you have to, number one, you have to be very consistent. You have to be doing it every day, every hour, every minute, every conversation. Okay. You have to be always having the attitude that you're going to change somebody's life. Because that's what we do. When we bring in somebody into the business with us, we're not doing it because it's going to enrich us. That's not the sole reason. We're doing it because we're going to enrich somebody else. Okay? Because just think of how wonderful it is that you can go ahead and take someone that is struggling and help them make a few extra dollars, a few $100s here and there. They can make a complete change in their lives. That is a powerful, powerful, powerful experience. Okay. And as long as you start with that mindset, the mindset that it's not what you're going to get, but what you're going to give, and you're going to be able to help somebody else achieve. Okay. Then things become a little bit easier. Okay. Because the last thing, I have said this statement over 40 years. I have said it over and over. I've been in sales for 40 years. Okay. And I can tell you that no one wants to be sold. Not a single person in this universe likes to be sold. But everybody loves to buy. That's a true statement. Okay. The last thing that you want is somebody selling at you. Okay. I tell everyone that I have an opportunity and the pleasure of training in recruiting. If you're selling, you're failing. Okay. Because it's not about selling a product. That's not what we have. Yes, we have the Forex education. Yes, we have the HBA, the HFX education. Yes, we have the SBA now. Yes, we have products, but we're not selling products. We're selling dreams. Okay, we're selling the dream that everyone has at bettering themselves, of having an opportunity to pick themselves by their boots and moving forward with dignity and succeeding. That's what our product is. Our product is dreams. That's what we sell. Okay. That's why a lot of times, when I was starting in the multi-level marketing industry, when people ask me, what do you do for a living? I sell dreams. Because that's what we do. We sell dreams. Okay. So there are several ways that you can go ahead and bring people into your business. The first one is the most touted one. Everybody tells you go make a list, make a big list, hit on your friends, hit on your family. All right. And, what happens is after a while, after a few companies, everybody becomes a member of the NFL. And I'm sure that some of you have heard that expression before. That's the no friends list. Okay. Because nobody wants to talk to you anymore because you're just pitching another product. You got another lotion, potion, or whatever that you want to go ahead and push to them. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and show you tonight is not how to sell somebody into something, but how to how to talk to that person, let them tell you what they need, and then offering to fulfill that need. See the difference? It's more of a consultative approach. You know, you're no longer saying, hey, I got this, buy it. You're now talking to that person, seeing what their needs is, okay? And you are what I call peeling the onion, okay? You go layer after layer after layer after layer. And once you found out what their actual need is and what they're looking to go ahead and accomplish, then you just give them the solution to fill that need. Does that make sense to everybody? And I like my recordings to be participating. You're welcome to unmute yourself and participate. Yes. Okay. And you know, when you start selling to somebody, you turn them off. You know, you're now you know, getting their mindset in the wrong perspective and arena, because you know you're now, oh, another one. Okay. And you know, it's time for a change on the way that we do things in this industry, because everybody always teaches you the same thing. Go home, make a list, okay, put on your friends and family on that list, and then you're going to go ahead and call those friends and family, and you're going to invite, and bring them into this, and you're going to, you know, don't take no for an answer, and you're going to go ahead and continue to invite. Does this sound familiar? Okay, who else has been there before? Okay, I mean, that's pretty much what every leader in this industry pretty much tells you from the get-go. You know, to go ahead and do.
Been hearing it for years.
I'm going to break them all. I'm going to tell you, yes, you can invite your friends. You can invite. I mean, my God, we're offering to change people's lives. If we're not willing to go in and change our friends and family's lives, who else can we change? Okay. So yes, by all means, but not selling. Okay. It's going to be more of a conversation. It's more of a look at what I did. You know, you can do it too. All right. That's more of the approach that you want to go ahead and take. Okay. So who's up to learning something like that? Let me see. Who's up to learning something like that? You can either do it on the chat or unmute yourself.
I am.
All right. Excellent. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. And I have a couple of things that I want to go ahead and share with you guys. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have them over here. Okay. The first thing that I want to go ahead and share with you guys is what I call my power hour. Okay. Can everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, here's what the power hour is. The power hour is a very effective way to grow your business, because it's going to allow you to share with other people in a very effective way. Okay. It will leave your contacts excited about the learning, more about your business, rather than turning them off. Okay. It will give you the opportunity to invite individuals to your business and take a look at the launch presentation or the showcase event, whether it will be conducted live or a webinar, or whether it's, you know, a recording. But, you know, it's a set way of doing these things, so that you can go ahead and take the brunt out of yourself. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you over here basically what we're going to go ahead and do. All right. Hold on. I lost track of where I am right here. All right. So yes, I am going to ask you to create a list of 25 people, okay? But, what you're going to do with this 25 people that you're going to create is you're not going to bother them. You're not going to badger them, all right? You're going to include people that are closest to you, individuals that whether only casually or you have a close relationship with. You want to include also individuals that you haven't spoken to in a while, okay? But they will remember you if you call them, okay? You should have their name, their telephone number, what they do, okay? And a description of what you like best about each one of those persons, okay? You're going to go ahead and take this list and you're going to either email it or text it to your coach. And your coach is going to be whomever brought you into the business or whomever is in a leadership role in your team. Okay, like Taz, myself, Chef Katrina, Marilyn Rich, Coach Cree. I mean, any of these people can go ahead and be one of the persons that is going to go ahead and help you do this. So what you're going to do is with this list, you're going to set a time, okay, with your coach in which you're going to go ahead and call these people and introduce your coach to them. Okay, see the difference? You're not just calling to sell the people into something, but you want to go ahead and introduce somebody that you can go ahead and elevate. You can go ahead and make sure that the person that you're speaking to knows that this is a person that is very successful in the business, and they can go ahead and show them how to create success. Because, the main thing that happens when you're reaching to your friends and relatives is that your friends and relatives know you, okay? They know where you work. They know how much you make. They know how much you spend a month. They know how much your lifestyle is, okay? And they're not going to take your success seriously until your life begins to change. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So what we're trying to go ahead and do here is we're going to take the two elements. We're going to take the successful person that has a story, a powerful story, like Taz. If you hear Taz's story and you don't think that's powerful, you got no blood running through your veins. For a guy to take himself out of the slums of Louisiana, okay, pick up himself and make himself into a 7-figure earner, that's the stuff dreams are made of. Okay, so you have somebody with that kind of a story, okay, that powerful of a story, and you borrow this story and you let that person borrow the trust and the relationship that you have with your prospects, and you combine those two things, man, you have power, okay? Because now you have your trust with their credibility. Combined together, they're going to go ahead and make sure that when you're speaking to these prospects, the prospect listens, okay? So once you have your list of 25 and you have your time set up with your coach to go ahead and make the invitations, you're going to go ahead and start making your phone calls one by one. And the phone call is going to be very good, it's scripted. I'm going to provide this document for you guys, okay? And with the script, you're going to go ahead and invite the person to take a look at your lunch. And that's basically the idea of the call. You're calling a friend, a relative, and hey, Uncle John, hey, listen, I just started this business and I'm going to be doing my business launch on Saturday at 7 p.m. Okay. I will really consider it an honor if you go ahead and attend for me. I value your opinion. I highly respect you. Okay. And I want to go ahead and see if you can attend for me. And, Uncle John, I want to go ahead and introduce you to Taz Smith, who's the person that has helped me start this business. Taz, are you on the line? See how the conversation is going? Am I selling anything? Am I pushing anything? No. All that I'm doing is inviting. I'm not telling Uncle John what my business is. Okay. I'm not dropping compensation plan. I'm not dropping costs. Okay. In other words, and pardon me for the expression, but I am not exercising diarrhea of the mouth, which is what happens to most of us when we're in this situation. We want to convince everybody in front of us that the business that we're in is so great that we tell them everything. And once we tell them everything, what's their incentive for them to find out more? Absolutely nothing. You already gave them all the clues. So what we want to perfect is we want to perfect the art of inviting. Okay. And that's what we're going to work on tonight, the art of inviting, so that we can go ahead and pack our presentations on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Okay. We have a capacity on those calls to handle 500 people. Okay. So I want you guys to break the capacity. That's what my goal is, to get that call to the 400, 500 people on that call. And then you'll see some excitement, guys. Okay, you're going to see some excitement and you're going to see some explosive growth. Okay, but I'm digressing a little bit over here. So this is basically what you're doing, and what you're doing is you're telling them to go ahead and go to the call. All right. Now, one thing that we're going to be doing differently is we're not going to go ahead and just tell them, hey, go to http //legacy.moveonfire.com and register. No, we're going to do it a little bit different. While we're having the conversation with Uncle John, we're going to go ahead and say, hey, Uncle John, it's a good, are you going to be able to go ahead and make it next Tuesday at 7 p.m.? Yes? Okay. Let me go ahead and register you so that you're already in the waiting list. We have a very finite capacity. Okay, so I want to make sure that I reserve your spot for you. Always, we have a very finite capacity. It's a very limited number of people that can go to this webinar. Okay, they don't know that we have a capacity of 500. All right, so go ahead and pre-register them. Put in their name. Okay, first name first, second, the last name. And when you put their last name, you're going to put in parentheses your name. You're going to put cast off in your name. Let me explain why we're going to do that. Because one thing that I want to start doing on future presentations, when everybody gets in the same page, okay, and we start to have this call, and while Taz is getting ready to go ahead and come in, and as people are joining into the call, I'm on the background saying, welcome, John Smith, gas off, Bridget. Welcome, so-and-so, gas off, Ebony. Welcome, so-and-so, gas off, Don. See how powerful that can be? You're now personalizing these calls to each one of these people. And you are building not only the credibility of the business, but you're building your credibility and the credibility of the speaker. Okay. So can everybody go ahead and do this? Can everybody do this registration in this form?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Does it make sense to you guys that we can do this thing this way?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is now, okay, after the follow hour, okay, you're going to go ahead and follow up with these people because now you haven't registered to the presentation and you have on your list, you have their name, their last name, their telephone number, you have all this information right there. You jot down what presentation they're going to go to, whether they're going to go to Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Okay. And the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to touch base with them 24 hours before the call and you're going to remind them of the call. You know, and the conversation can be as easy as, hey, Uncle John, how you doing? I just wanted to go ahead and check with you. I want to go ahead and thank you for attending my business lunch. And remember, it's going to be tomorrow. Are you going to be able to still make it? Am I selling? Absolutely not. I'm just following up and making sure that I have a gas coming in. Okay. No pressure. If they say no, okay, you know, there's an old adage in the business. And that adage goes very simply, some will, some won't. So what? Next. Okay. And that's the attitude that you got to go into these things. It is a numbers game. The more people you put at the top of the funnel, the more people you're going to get at the bottom.
Connect.
Okay. So, you know, you can't be afraid of somebody telling you no, because you're going to get plenty of them. Like hell, you get no's all day long at work. You get no's all day long throughout life. You don't get everything you want. Not everybody's going to tell you, yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to do that. We get plenty of no's. So what's one more? Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right. So now that you have invited people to your presentation, let me ask right now, everybody that is over here right now, let me ask you, how many of you have seen the presentation that Taz does?
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. What do you guys think?
I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I love
It
it.
is powerful, isn't it? I mean, it's not just presenting the facts, okay, but exercising the actual trade in front of them, showing them where the money is, makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Now imagine if we have guests that we already know their name, okay, and we already know, you know, who they're guests of, okay. Imagine that we can now, instead of ask for volunteer, we can go ahead and say, hey, John Smith, Castle Bridget, hey, you're new to the business. Let me go ahead and ask your opinion. What do you think? Can you see it over here? Can you see this trade over here? Can you see the power on that? How the presentation
Makes it
becomes
more
even
real.
more real, more powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're trying to go ahead and accomplish. We're trying to go ahead and get all the wheels spinning in the same direction so that we can go ahead and all hit a home run. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. Okay. Here's the script. Here's the part for you, the business partner. Here's the part that the coach will go ahead and say. Okay. If it is a showcase, okay, the script over here is for, you know, for the launch. If it is just a showcase, you know, a regular meeting, here's what you will go ahead and say. All right. And as you can see, guys, I've been using this for over 20 years. Over 20 years I've been using this. And I've been a six-figure earner in this industry for 20 plus years. Okay. And the reason that I can go ahead and attribute that success is because I put in place what we're putting in place for you guys right now. Okay. People do not duplicate. Okay. In other words, you cannot copy yourself and go ahead and send you to go ahead and do the same thing that created success for you. You cannot copy yourself. You cannot duplicate yourself. However, if you're using a system, you can duplicate that system and teach it to other people. This right here, this power hour, is a system. It's a system for inviting that works 90% of the time. I have seen very few people say no to this because it's not a sales pitch. Okay. And it's very simple. A friend or a relative inviting a friend or a relative to the opening of their business. That's straightforward. Okay. Let me ask you this, Don. If somebody comes to you and tells you, Don, I'm opening a business and I'm having a little get together online, with COVID. Right now, we're doing pretty much everything online. And I just want you to go ahead and come in to support me. And would you have a problem?
No, I think I would show up just because
Yeah.
it's somebody I know and, they're trying to do something
Exactly.
different. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm trying a business. You might not even ask that many questions, right?
I may not even call back afterwards, but I would show up.
Right. But you might not even ask them, well, what's this all about? Because that's the attitude everybody always takes when you make a phone call. Hey, let me tell you about my new business, because they already know, hey, he's going to sell me something. So the first, what's it all about? Is this one of those things? How many times have you
Right.
heard that question? Is this one of those things? Is this one of those
Right.
pyramids? Okay. My best answer for somebody who asked me, is this one of those pyramids? Oh, no. I'm not offering you a job. Did you get that?
That's right. I'm not offering you a job.
I'm not offering you a job. That's a pyramid. If you ever want to hear a definition of a pyramid, a job is a pyramid. Because the guy at the bottom will never make what the guy on the top does. Ever.
Right. That's every job.
Okay. All right. So that's what I always do. Is this one of those pyramids? No, I'm not offering you a job. So, but anyways, let's continue on over here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the Discord. I will create a marketing channel. Okay.
How have you been?
I'm sorry. Somebody ask a question. All right. I'm going to create a marketing channel on the Discord. Okay. For marketing training. And I'm going to place this in there. Okay. I'm also going to place in the marketing channel, I'm going to place a copy of the God, lost my train of thought over here. The Ultra Memory Jogger, okay? And the Ultra Memory Jogger is something that I found when I was reading the GoPro and joined the Network Marketing Pro community, okay? It's a breakdown that helps you go ahead and break down how to create a list and make a powerful list, okay? So it gives you instructions on how to go ahead and do it. And then, members of the family, it breaks down who is the type of people that you want to go ahead and invite, and where to go ahead and come up with names. All right. Different countries and different thing. Let me go ahead and go through this. It even gives you, space to create the list. But here's the part that is also my favorite part. These are scripts that you can use. Okay. in your conversations, good scripts, that worked very well for me throughout my marketing career. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and put this over there also. Not so much for the list creating part, but for the scripts, because the scripts are always powerful. Okay. I'm also going to include in the marketing part, and this one is in a different place. This one is something that I have been guarding. No, not right here. I've been guarding this for 15 years. I have not shared it, okay, until I joined the mob, because I just put it in the back office. Actually, not on the back office. I put it on the mob Facebook page. And it's taking a minute to open up. This is what I call my this is my 6-figure sales pitch, sales script. And it breaks down exactly how to go ahead and have a conversation with somebody. Okay. And in having that conversation, let me go ahead and first of all, where is it? View, here we go. But basically, what this does is it takes you first an explanation. I use this with my teams a lot. So it gives you an explanation of why, okay, why you want to go ahead and use a script. It gives you, what things people are going through, okay, all right, and how to go ahead and get the right mindset, okay. So, and I can tell you from experience that I get tremendous results with this script. I mean, I can tell you that my entire team, other than my wife and my 2 daughters, okay, my entire team is with people that I have never met in my life in person. Okay, they're all people that found me on the internet. They found me on Facebook. They found me on Instagram. They found me, all over social media. These are people that found me because I'm making it easy for them to find me. All right. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the same thing. Okay. Now, next thing that I want to go ahead and share with you guys is something that you already have had in your hands for quite a while. Okay. Except for those of you that are new to our team. We have had now this marketing sign up and running for, believe it or not, almost 3 months. Okay. And it is seriously underutilized. Okay. If I had had this website in my hands 30 years ago when I started, I'd be a multi-millionaire by now. Okay. Because again, people cannot duplicate themselves. They can duplicate the systems. In this system, is the easiest duplication process that we have. Because all you have to do is bring the person on board, put him on the system, and this system is going to teach him step by step what to do to be successful, starting here. Okay. Every new recruit that you bring on board should start right here. It's going to help them break down what their why is. Watch this, encourage them to watch this video. It's only 3 minutes and 25 seconds, but it's 3 minutes and 25 seconds of power. This is designed to help them focus on why we're here. Okay. If you know why you're here and you know what you want to accomplish, there is nothing, and I repeat, nothing that will steer you away from it. One of my mentors told me one time that not only should you have a why, but you should have a why that make you cry. Okay. And at first I did not understand them, you know. Like I told you, I've been in this industry for 30 years plus, but a lot of those years, I would say probably 22, 24 of those years were of, you know, a little bit of success here, a little bit of success there, and a little bit of success there. But, you know, it wasn't until I focused on not only my why, but I also focused on serving, okay, rather than exploiting, taking advantage, stepping on. Sound familiar? You know, going from opportunity to opportunity, you know, hearing the same expression over and over from different leaders, trying to copy them, you know, trying to reinvent the wheel. It doesn't work. When you have a why, and when you take the attitude that is not just about your success, but the success of everybody around you. Okay. And I think that's one of the main things that Taz and I try to project to you guys in the team, is that we are here to serve you guys. Okay. We are nothing. We're absolutely nothing. And we succeed in nothing if you guys don't succeed. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that. And those two key things, when you understand that it's about what you want to accomplish and how much you want to serve and how many people you want to free, because I want to free, you know, Taz and I, our goal this year is to free 1,000 people from bondage. And that's what I call a job, bondage. Okay. So we want to free 1,000 people from bondage. And I hope all of you are included in there. But that service attitude and knowing what my why, and I have an extremely powerful why. And I have told all the people in the past, I'm not going to go ahead and get into the details right now, but I have a very powerful why. And that's why I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning. I'm not in bed until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night. Okay. And what drives me is that I know what I want. I know where I want to be. I know how many people I want to bring with me. Okay. My goals are firmly set. Okay. And knowing what I'm doing this for is what drives me on that day that I lose $300 on the market. On that day that, you know, I hear everybody tell me no, they don't want to join my business. If you don't have a why that is powerful enough to go ahead and drive you through all that, chances are that you're going to do what 60 to 70% of the people do. which is quit. Okay. So examine yourself, examine your heart, and come out with a why that is going to drive you to success. Okay. Next thing that you want is you want for people to go ahead and commit. Okay. If you're just going to come over here, I had a very good friend of mine in Detroit. Okay. I won't mention her name, but she joined my team. She was psyched up, all excited, man. I thought she was going to jump on her skin. 2 weeks later, okay, she disappeared. Okay. 3 weeks later, she had canceled. And, I can't for the life of me see why somebody who was that excited would invest $230. Because face it, folks, $230 for a lot of people, it's a lot of money. And to put that money forward and not give it a shot, that's ludicrous to me. That makes absolutely no sense. So what you want to instill on your people from the get-go is that they want to give this opportunity 90 days at a bare minimum. It's going to take 90 days for anything, okay, to succeed at a bare minimum. Okay. So make sure that they understand that up front. And for those of you that are in my team, you can probably attest to the fact that that's one of the first things that I told you when you started. Give yourself at least 90 days. Okay. Because it's going to take minimum 90 days to succeed. This is not going to happen overnight, neither on the marketing side or on the trading side. There is a learning curve. You have to learn what you're doing before you do it. Okay. And the best way to learn is learning for those that have done it. Okay. You cannot learn to build a large team from somebody that just recruited 2 people. It's impossible because they don't know how to do it. Okay. You want to learn how to build a team from somebody who has built large teams in the past. Tass has done it. I have done it. Marilyn Fitzpatrick has done it. Coach Cree has done it. Ron Knight has done it. Okay. So what you want is you want to surround yourself like you have right now with people that know the way. They can go ahead and tell you the pitfalls to avoid. They can go ahead and tell you, okay, don't make this mistake. Do it this way. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it has worked for several people in the past and they tell you it works, don't question it. Just do it. Plug into the mobile fire. Make sure that you join the Facebook group. Make sure that you join the chats. Right now, we're in transition. We're going to transition from Messenger and Telegram to the Discord. So the main thing that you want to concentrate right now when it comes to getting information is being on the Discord. And why did we change to the Discord? This is why. Because I can go ahead and load over here all kinds of information and segregate by your rank. Like VIPs would have access to this information. Primary members don't. Primary members have access to everything that is here. Everybody has access to the Trader Lounge. Okay. And I love this. I mean, seeing the money. Look at that. 1,971 pips. Okay. You have the welcome package that tells you exactly what you need to go ahead and do. And here's everybody that's joining being welcome as they came in. Okay, so now I don't have to, a robot is taking care of all this. I don't have to be on top of saying, hey, welcome to the mob, and all that stuff. I can go ahead and dedicate my time to teaching, to sharing, we can go ahead and have all technology information right over here. Like, yeah, there's your schedule of events for the week. All right. So we can go ahead and do, when somebody ranks up, we can shut them out right here. Okay. We have all the events now over here. So you had, boom, grow your income marketing training, which is what's going on right now. Next thing, okay, in a few minutes is going to be the live training, which I'm going to be doing in, let's see, exactly 8 minutes. All right. So all this information is here. Take advantage of it. And last but not least, take advantage of the funnel. Okay. The marketing links over here. These things are powerful. Check this one out. Okay. And of course, I have had this domain for 15 years. Make1000perweek.com. You come over here and you see this. Okay, cover the planet #1 platform to earn wiki and daily cash flow. Okay, put your name and email. And it brings you here. Over here, ultimate platform for wealth. Create much cash flow. Let me make sure of one thing right now. Log out over here. Okay. Then this video over here talks about the products. Here it talks about the compensation. So, you got a couple of testimonials. And by the way, we're going to need testimonials from you guys. Okay. Click over here. Yes. Brings him to the page. Which one do you want? You want VIP? You want primary membership? Tells him what an IBO is. VIP membership, and boom, there's my page. And somebody got all the way to a sign up, and I had nothing to do with talking to them. All I did was drive traffic to make1000perweek.com. How powerful is that?
That's pretty
Okay.
dope.
And it is all right here. You have one that is dedicated to HFX. Okay. So you come over here, and now this is talking about the HFX. Okay. Here's the presentation. All right. This is powerful stuff, guys. Take advantage of it. You know how much money I spend in funnels over the past years? Okay. A simple funnel will cost me easy $60 to $70 a month. Easy. And that's without making any room for leads or email campaigns or anything. We give you the email campaign right here. From message 0 that you send the same day to all the way to day 31. Follow-up system. It's all right here. Okay. See what I'm talking about? Duplication. Okay. This is a system that is very easy to duplicate. If you don't know how to market yourself in the internet, okay, here you go. I have a complete marketing calendar set up for you guys. All you have to do is come over here. All right. Like today, self-promote yourself. Post a video or photo promoting your products or services. Okay. I did several today. Okay. Did several posts. Tomorrow, share a photo or video you're doing a hobby. on Thursday. Photo code overlay. You don't know what quote to use? Great, I got you covered. Here's a list of quotes. And who said it? You see what I'm saying, guys? You have at your fingertips the ability to blow this thing out of the water. All you got to do is grab it and take advantage of it. Any questions?
No, I'm pretty much good.
Okay. Has any of this been helpful to anybody?
Hi,
Yes.
Edgar.
Hi, Lorena. How you doing?
I'm busy in the kitchen, but I'm listening while marinating my pork.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Sure.
So I am seeing this thread on the, chats about a Discord.
Correct.
Now I am wondering, so we have Discord, we have Facebook group, we have the marketing, and I just wanted to know what is the difference between our marketing in Discord and the marketing in the back office and materials that are in the Facebook group as well.
Okay. The Facebook group is where we're going to go ahead and basically go ahead and promote events. Okay. Promote people. All right. Give shout outs to, different things that are going on the company. And it is a source of information for you guys to know what's going on. Okay. The chat in Messenger that we've been using since the beginning, about 5-6 months ago, it was okay. But
Yeah.
the problem was that anytime that we did any link that we put in there that was going out of Facebook, Facebook was shutting us down. Okay. The links weren't being reliable. They were not working properly. So because of that, we tried to go ahead and change to Telegram. And we went to Telegram. And the problem with Telegram is several of our members have had problems keeping Telegram open on their cell phones. Telegram keeps disappearing. So it has not become reliable.
Okay, so Telegram is going away?
So Telegram is going away. Messenger is going away. Not right now, because right now we want to transition everyone to the Discord. The Discord just enables us to do the chat more organized, and it enables us to go ahead and put things that we need to get to you guys fast and securely, more efficiently. Like, for example, with the SBA downloads, when we started doing the SBA downloads about a week ago, it was basically me and Taz doing everything, and it became very cumbersome. So by doing it through the Discord, the files are already in the Discord, and we can go ahead and make sure that only the primaries only get the 5.0, and the VIPs get the 6.0 and get the Shark Tank and get the dashboard. Okay. So that's one of the main reasons that we go ahead and use that. Now, eventually, the marketing side is going to be also the place that you're going to go for the SBA and setting things up. Right now, we have the development team creating new pages so that we can go ahead and do the downloads pretty much in automatic. So it'll be just basically a case of you logging in and going to the right page and getting everything done. But there are growing pains. Anytime that you're making change and you're trying to grow, there are going to be growing pains. So we're just trying to go ahead and accommodate everybody while we do all this growing. Does that answer your question?
Edgar, I have a question. I'm
Sure.
sorry.
Thank you.
Discord, can we put that on our cell phone also? Or
What?
is that the Discord? Does it
Yes,
have to
yes,
be?
you can
Yes,
put
you-
Discord
you-
on your phone.
You can put the Discord on your phone. Yes,
Oh, okay,
absolutely.
because I'm having an issue getting it on my laptop, so I figured maybe.
Yep, you can put it on your cell phone. Now, keep in
Okay.
mind,
Or if you don't have a headset for your computer, you can use your phone. You know what I mean? For the Discord, you can pull up both Discord on your phone and your computer. That way you can download any files and you can still communicate in the chat.
correct. Correct. And that's what I would recommend, that you go ahead and do both, because there are going to be, for example, the files for the SBA, you can't download those to your phone. They can only be downloaded to a computer. So, okay.
Okay, yeah, no, that's understandable, but I don't know why it's giving me.
Well,
I won't tell. Yeah, I won't tell you.
I'll try to troubleshoot it for you in a little bit. You know,
Okay.
sometime later on. Because let's see, we're going to be going into the training, into the trading now. All right, let me go ahead and stop the recording first of all, because we don't want to record a trading session.